Have you ever said the sentence, "My wife is driving me nuts"? Well, I'm a relationship counselor, and I can't tell you how many times I've heard that from the husbands that I work with. Well, I've got a way to stop all that complaining and get your wife to become the woman of your dreams. Well, let me be honest and give you the big secret right up front. If you want her to change, you've got to change. That's right. And I'm telling you that right now because if you don't like that answer, you should just skip this ad. Go ahead if you want. Click the button. But if you know deep down in your heart that I'm right, listen on. If you're someone who doesn't want any BS, who likes the truth and is committed to personal growth, I'm going to lay out for you exactly what you need to do to create a great home life and turn your marriage into a passionate love affair that will last a lifetime. Right now, it's probably the furthest thing from that. It's probably painful to even walk into your house. Your wife makes you feel like you can't do anything right. The sex has fallen off a cliff. You're frustrated, you're resentful, and you're beginning to feel like there's no hope. And maybe that's true. Maybe your wife or the relationship is too damaged. But have you really done everything you can to make things better? I'm telling you that it's possible to turn things around so you can come home excited, knowing your wife is going to be thrilled to see you, and you rediscover everything that you loved about her from the beginning and have that love grow more and more every day. Instead of feeling torn down, you can do what it takes to get your wife to make you feel great about yourself. So if you're looking for an inspiring, fast, and effective way for you to master the art of marriage and watch your wife transform before your eyes faster than you can imagine and become the woman of your dreams without having to spend years and thousands in therapy or worse, losing half of your assets in a divorce, I invite you to click on this link right now. You see, I know what you're going through. My first marriage had a lot of problems, and I lived with all the nagging and complaints. We tried couples therapy, but it wasn't enough to save my relationship because I wasn't ready to face the truth. Crushed by my experience and feeling like crap about myself, I spent the next years learning everything I could about relationships, and I ended up becoming a couples counselor. I learned the changes that I needed to make a marriage successful. Since then, with years to hone my process, I've distilled my wisdom, my knowledge, and my experience into an inspiring, easy to learn, and effective method to make any marriage great. I practice this method every day myself because I'm still working on it. I've been in a new marriage for 25 years and counting, and I'm proud to say that if you ask my wife, she'd tell you we have a great relationship and one where I get all my needs met. Now, conventional couples therapy can help when it starts with this idea that you need to take responsibility for 100% of your 50% of the problems. But the reason that I see relationships fail despite therapy is because most therapy techniques focus on communication, what you say and how you say it. This is important. But it's only one aspect of a relationship. You see, when wives become impossible, underneath it's not about what's said, it's about what the husbands are doing or not doing. I've sat with couples who learned how to talk about their issues but didn't do anything different, and the underlying problems were never solved. The solution to marriage problems is not communication, it's action. Wives complain and are hard to deal with because their needs aren't being met. There's no need for endless dialogue. All you have to do to get her off your back and have a great relationship is to learn what actions to take and to take them. And because I'm a guy and I've been through all this, you'll hear it in a way that makes sense to you. When you learn these techniques, the complaining will stop, the endless fighting loops will end, your relationship will go from being a drag to being fun. The passion will come back and your love will grow deeper and deeper every day. And this will make you feel great about yourself. Yeah, you're thinking you haven't met my wife. You could be right. Maybe it is all her fault. But don't you want to find out if that's true or not? Go ahead, you're probably thinking. Give it a try. I'd like to see what you got. I get it. After years of what you've lived with, I'd be skeptical too. which is why I want to tell you exactly what you need to do to quickly and easily turn your nightmare home life into a dream. I want to tell you right away the 5 things you should never do and the one thing you can do right now that will end the complaining immediately. But I can't do that in this short YouTube video ad. If you want to learn more about a fast, easy, and effective method that will transform your pain-in-the-butt marriage into a passionate love affair that will last a lifetime, click the link and let me show you how it's done.